Welcome back to the world of 3D animation. In the previous episode, after some consideration, Hanli decided to head to the NAC VAN sect to participate in the disciple recruitment examination. Very soon, he arrived at the foot of the sect's mountain. As he gazed at the stone path leading into the NAC VAN sect, a feeling of helplessness rose in his heart. With his current strength, Hanli could easily recognize that the path was no ordinary one. It was enchanted with an illusion formation, serving as a test of patience for anyone seeking to join the sect. With a calm expression, Hanli walked slowly forward. Thanks to his strong spiritual sense, he effortlessly passed through the illusion array. A large plaza came into view, where many people had already gathered. Looking around, Hanli quickly noticed a secret hidden behind an unmarked stone pavilion. It was actually the illusory Cloud Hall, where 3 NAC VAN sect cultivators were discussing the disciple selection process. Among them, Senior Brother Thursday was at mid-stage foundation establishment, Junior Brother Lou was at early-stage foundation establishment, and the other was a young man involved in discussing the selection criteria. They wanted to prioritize quality over quantity and avoid accepting disciples with weak potential. Hanli restrained his aura, found a quiet spot, sat down in meditation, and quietly eavesdropped on their conversation. By sunset, nearly 100 Qi condensation cultivators had gathered. Senior Brother Thursday then appeared and announced the selection rules. First, those with dual or triple spiritual roots or special physiques would be tested separately. Soon, for individuals 3 men and 1 woman, stepped forward and were taken away by Junior Brother Lou. Next, Senior Brother Thursday called for those with cultivation techniques above the 10th level to follow Junior Brother Du Hanli, along with 6 others stepped forward. The remaining cultivators would have to undergo a stricter assessment. As for Hanli, he and the group were led by Junior Brother Du to Luke Kai Peak. First, they had to go to Tien Tuen Peak for background checks and verification of their techniques. On the way, they encountered a playful foundation establishment cultivator named Senior Brother Gon, who tried to claim 2 new disciples for his own tasks. Junior Brother Du skillfully declined, citing urgent business with Senior Brother Mu. Shortly afterward, they arrived at a grand hall where a thin young man with late-stage foundation establishment cultivation appeared. This was the legendary Senior Brother Mu. After brief greetings, he brought out a heart-seeking talisman to test the new disciple's loyalty. Seeing the talisman, Hanli chuckled inwardly, knowing it wouldn't be able to uncover his secrets. Once the talisman on Hanli's shoulder glowed, Senior Brother Mu summoned him to the 2nd floor for a test of 10 questions. Any 3 incorrect answers would result in immediate disqualification. Fortunately, after the test, Hanli and 7 others passed and were officially accepted as disciples of the NAC VAN sect. After registration, they were led to a majestic stone hall at the foot of Luke Kai Peak. At this point, Junior Brother Du retrieved his magic tool, instructed them to wait, and hurried inside to report. When the stone doors opened, a white-clad cultivator appeared, accompanied by 4 previously selected young disciples. Their gazes swept over Hanli and his group with surprise before entering the hall, leaving both groups facing each other in tense silence. Despite joining the same sect, there was clearly an invisible wall between them, with even a hint of disdain. After some time, Junior Brother Du returned and signaled both groups to enter. They passed through a long corridor into a grand hall where 7 or 8 cultivators were conversing. Hanli observed silently, noting that both Senior Brother Thursday and the white-faced youth were present. Presiding over the room was sect leader Noi Not Min, a late-stage foundation establishment cultivator with an ordinary appearance, but extraordinary presence. A fierce argument broke out among the elders over which peak would receive a disciple with a special, metal-refining constitution. Everyone wanted to recruit talent for their own peak. Senior Brother Thursday had to step in to mediate, and in the end, the decision fell to the sect leader. Hanli and a burly man named Du Dong were assigned to Tien Tuen Peak as low-ranking outer disciples. On the way back, Junior Brother Du explained the benefits and rules of their new peak. Even as outer disciples, they had opportunities to rise through merit and hard work. Notably, Tien Tuen Peak was known for its elders skilled in talisman crafting and pill refinement, offering many chances to learn. A while later, the group arrived at a quiet chamber belonging to their patriarch. With just a glance, Han Li could tell the elder, who had an air of transcendence, was a mid-stage core formation cultivator. Without hesitation, the patriarch assigned Han Li and Du Dong to senior brother Tam and senior sister Mo. Senior brother Tam took Du Dong to assist in talisman crafting, while Han Li was accepted by senior sister Mo and followed her back to her cave dwelling. There, Han Li was given two choices: manage the herb garden or learn pill refinement. She explained the pros and cons of each clearly. Without hesitation, Han Li chose to tend the herb garden, an ideal job that would allow him plenty of time to cultivate. Senior sister Mo wasn't surprised. She simply instructed him to connect with her other female disciple, handed him a jade slip containing the mystic ice technique, and left. From that day on, a lush garden filled with medicinal herbs, 3 simple thatched huts, and a small mountain became Han Li's private world. He had found the ideal place to continue his journey in cultivation. That concludes episode 146 of Immortals' Journey to Immortality. Don't forget to subscribe to the 3D animation channel so you won't miss the upcoming developments. Goodbye for now, and see you next time.